Hi there, boys and girls. It's time once again for reading workshop. Today, I want to teach you that readers expect a character's feelings to change across the story. And that when feelings change, readers take action. They change their reading voices to show each new feeling. And this is how they decide on how to change your voice. They use the pictures. They study the character's facial expression and gestures. They use the words to pay attention to what the character says and does. So I want you to tag along with me today as we practice this in chapter 4 of our featured book of the week, Mr. Potter and Tabby Drop the Ball. So in this chapter, chapter 4, on the first page of chapter 4, we could notice that Mr. Potter and Mrs. Teaberry are ready to play baseball. In the picture, we can notice their facial expression. They look excited to play baseball. So now that I know how they feel by the excited look on their faces, I will know exactly how to read this part. So watch me. Drop the ball. The Yankee Doodle Dandies were very nice. They let Mr. Potter and Mrs. Teaberry play right away. Mr. Potter took the outfield. Mrs. Teaberry took shortstop. Notice how I read that part in an excited way because their facial expression and their body lets me know how excited they were to play baseball. Now let's see what happens on the next page. I'm looking at these two characters. One of them is batting and the other one is right behind. And their facial expression makes me know they're feeling a bit horrible. I'm going to read this page and I want you to notice the difference on this page. The batter came up, swing and a miss, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Thought Mr. Potter in the outfield. I could be taking a nap. I notice that Mr. Potter is not in this picture, but also the words help me know how he's feeling in this part. It seems like he's not so excited anymore because the batter is missing. So now I know he's not there, but the words help me to know how he's feeling as he's watching the batter. I am going to go back now that I know how he's feeling, and I'm going to reread that part again in a different voice. The batter came up. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Thought Mr. Potter in the outfield. I could be taking a nap. So boys and girls, did you notice how I use the facial expression of the characters and the body language to know how they were feeling in the book? I also studied the facial expression and the gestures. I use the words to pay attention to what the character says and does. Then I went back and reread the page in a different voice. Now finally I'm going to do the last reading to put this all together to get all of the feelings. Ready? Let's write. So chapter 4, now that I know the feelings of these two pages, here we go. Drop the ball. The Yankee Doodle dandies were very nice. They let Mr. Potter and Mrs. T-Berry play right away. Mr. Potter took the outfield. Mrs. T-Berry took shortstop. The batter came up. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Thought Mr. Potter in the outfield. I could be taking a nap. Notice how I reread the whole thing to make sure it sounds right. So today, you have an awesome job to do. You are going to notice when the character's feelings change, then take action. How are you going to do this? You're going to use the pictures, study the character's facial expression and gestures, use the words to pay attention to what the character says and does. Then you change your voice to match the feeling. When you're finished changing your voice, go back and reread everything to get the just right sound of the book. Remember to read at least 3 books today on Mayon or Raz Kids. But most of all, students, I really want you to enjoy reading.